Look, I know you guys are in a hurry. That's why you're watching this video. You're trying to fix your vehicle and you're looking for answers, and they're just not out there on the internet as far as this problem. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give you the information you need right now so you can just cut to the chase and do it and fix your vehicle. But then after that, I'm going to explain the whole process, situation, and everything for anyone that wants to watch it after the fact or whatever. But I'm just trying to help you out. So moral of the story is if you have a vehicle that has spark plug wires and you have a no start situation, the very first thing that I recommend you do is unplug one spark plug wire at a time and try to start the vehicle each time. If the vehicle starts with one of them unplugged, then I would say there is your first clue. In my case, it was the distributor cap and rotor, which were only like 2 years old. So, and there were no physical signs of damage in any way, and they tested good. I switched them out anyway. Vehicle runs great. Hope that helps. To make a video about no start issue I had with this is a 99 GMC Suburban K1500 with a 5.7, but this is a Southern Comfort conversion Suburban. I love this truck. Now I'm going to tell you what happened. So I was just driving and the thing just died on me, right? Well, long story short, it wouldn't start. I went through everything. I changed the spark plugs, I changed the timing chain, I changed the ignition control module, I changed the ignition coil, I changed the crankshaft position sensor, I changed the camshaft position sensor, and guess what? It turned out to be my new distributor and rotor. Let me tell you what happened. So after doing all that stuff, and it was still doing a no start, and I was checking the spark plugs and they all had a spark. It was getting gas, but it would not start no matter what I did. So my cousin and I decided to do a compression test, and when we got to cylinder number 3, I was just supposed to turn it over so we could check the compression, and it started right up. Like, what in the world? Shut it off. It was like, how? I don't, and it ran great on 7 cylinders. Like, what in the world? How? What's going on here? Well, for some reason, when we unhooked the spark plug wire, see, if we unhooked the wire and plugged the spark plug back into it and then touched the side of it to ground to see if it was getting a spark, it wouldn't start. But if that spark plug wasn't touching any metal, or if the wire wasn't connected to the spark plug, it would start. So I'm going to show you this distributor cap. This is the only thing that we can figure. Now, this was a new distributor cap, and I mean, it might have been like a year old, but the nearest we could figure on what happened, check this out. So, as you can see, there's no signs of physical damage or anything. No cracks, no burn marks, no nothing. So, the nearest thing that we could figure is on the inside of this mold. It must be compromised right here, and you can't see any damage. But when it was hooked up, we believe that it was arcing across and it was splitting the spark, you know what I mean? And it would kill the engine, it wouldn't let it start. Rotor bug, you can see. I mean, it's, again, no cracks, no obvious signs of damage. So again, if you run into a no start with any vehicle that has spark plug wires, I recommend a very simple test. Just unplug each spark plug one at a time and try to start the car, because you may run into the same issue I did and spend hundreds of dollars and a bunch of time when you didn't need to. Now I have all those new parts on the vehicle, but it wasn't necessary. Anyway, we had never heard of it, but there it is. There is a great test for you with a no start situation. If your vehicle has spark plug wires, unplug them one at a time and try to start the vehicle. If the vehicle starts when you have one unplugged, then you know there's an issue right there with that one. In my case, it was the distributor cap and rotor. Hope that helps you. Have a great day.